Aiden, what's your question?
My question was, how long do you practice a day?
It totally depends. When I am on tour, I play quite a bit because I'm like, oh, I gotta really, to be able to dance and play and stay in tune, it takes constant practice. So I practice quite a bit when I'm on the road. I want to say, aside from the sound checks and everything else, probably like an hour a day of practicing. But yeah, it just depends what phase I'm at in playing or writing or relaxing. Sometimes that happens a little bit. Marie Riddle. My favorite animal? It's called a Luna. My dog's name is Luna. I mean, I really do love dogs, but I would say if I was gonna pick like a random animal, I think giraffes are hilarious. Like, just if you look at a giraffe, like what was God thinking when he invented that one? He was out of ideas and he's like, well, let's give it a really long neck, awkwardly short legs, a tiny tail, and yeah, and spots. Okay. Ashlyn Wise. Yes. That's okay. Do you have any question you want to ask? I have been playing for 26 years. I started actually the day I was born. Yes, we'll leave it at that. So I'm 26 years old, yeah. Brooklyn Bailey. Yes, Brooklyn.
Do you play any other instruments?
I can play the flute. I played the flute all through high school, and that's about it. I can tinker around on the piano. I'm trying to get better at it. Darren Tracy.
It was actually Draven, but what do you do on your free time?
What do I do in my free time? Free time? When was the last time I had free time? I love hiking. And on days off on tour, a lot of times I like to go bike riding. Like, I think that's the best way to see a city. And scrapbooking. I love scrapbooking. Okay, Amanda Morrison. Yes. Oh, that's okay.
Yes, who comes up with your costumes ideas, like for Valentine's song ideas? Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, you're looking at her. I mean, I love costume design. Since I was a little kid, I used to make really elaborate costumes for my Beanie Babies. They were fantastic, dressed animals. And also I made all my own Halloween costumes. I made my own prom dresses. When I was in high school, I've just always been into design and sewing. And so even though I don't actually make them anymore, usually, sometimes, but I will draw sketches. And even if you see, there's a program, a tour program, I even put some of the sketches that I made for the costumes for this tour. And then I have someone that makes them real, brings them to life. And then as far as song ideas, sometimes I'll go into the studio and just start writing, and whatever comes, whatever I'm feeling at the moment comes out. And then other times I'll get a really fun idea for a music video. Like when I wrote Master of Tides, I wanted to write a song that felt like pirates, and that's what happened.
So this is kind of more a technical question. When I see you on stage, you have little earpieces.
Mm-hmm.
What do you hear in that? Is it you hear just your violins, you hear the rest of the music, is it you hear the band as a whole, or is this instructions from like Rob or whoever?
It's a constant pep talk. Girl, you look fantastic. You are playing so good. They love you. Wouldn't that be amazing? That's actors in there. Work. No. So we each have our own individual mix that's in our ears. So like mine has a lot of violin in it, so I can get the intonation right. There's also a click in there for all of us. They always tell them, take out the violin. So I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just your own individual mix. And on some songs that maybe aren't too click, there's even like 1, 2, 3, 4 to like count us into moments where it just is like this long pause, and otherwise we would not know how to come in. So yeah, it's just, you know, kinds of little tricks in there to keep us all together. But shh, you didn't hear it from me. It's magic. That's how we stay together. Okay, Cassie Gillett. I do. I think we all have our own pre-show rituals. I am very specifically about at least an hour and a half before the show, kind of need my me time. And that's when I will stretch and I really solidly warm up. It's when I meditate for 20 minutes just to kind of clear my head. I always pray by myself. And then we all get together and we have a group prayer, all the performers and anyone who's backstage on the crew, we all say a prayer together. We have this really silly little chant that we've been doing since our first show together. It grows every tour though, something else gets added to it. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's got a piece of all these different tours in it because we say this little chant that's just kind of grown with us. And then come out on stage. But I really need that every night. Like I get kind of stressed out because I do get nervous every night still before I go out there, and I really have to center myself so I can come out and give my best. All right, and with no further ado,